Hi, and welcome to Dystonia Living. My name is Tom Seaman. I am author of the book Diagnosis Dystonia, Navigating the Journey. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of daily activities and how we do those activities and how they can impact our symptoms. Before I get into the topic though, I want to share with you some photographs. People often ask me what form of dystonia I have, how long I've had it, how it's manifested over the years, how I manage my symptoms. I've had it for a little over 15 years now. It is not nearly as severe as it once was. I utilize a variety of different treatments, and I've certainly improved quite a bit. I still have the muscle pain and the muscle spasms and contractions and muscle pulling and everything that comes with it, and the fatigue and all that nonsense. But it's not visually, I'm not visually symptomatic as I once was. So let me show some photographs though for you to kind of get an idea for the journey that I have been on. Let me insert those and I'll be right back. So as you can tell in those photographs, my symptoms were much more severe at one point. And again, like I was saying, I've done a lot of different things over the years to really try and get my symptoms under better control. And what I'm going to share with you today is a very, very small part of that, but I do a lot of things and everything tends to add up. So there's a cumulative effect to how I manage my symptoms. So what I want to share with you is something that we all do every single day. Some of us do it several times a day, but most of us do it at least once a day. And that is laying down and getting up from laying down. I'm going to show you the way that I find to be most neck friendly for how we lay down in bed and on the floor, because a lot of us do lay on the floor, and getting up from those two positions so that we don't put further strain on our neck. As you watch these two demonstrations, notice how I utilize my entire body and not my neck. A lot of people, when they get up from a laying down and even a seated position, they'll lead with their head and their neck in forward posture, and that puts a tremendous amount of strain on the neck and the upper back. So it's really not good for anyone, whether you have cervical dystonia or not. So let me show you that and pay close attention again to where I'm protecting my neck as I'm laying down and as I'm getting up. I hope you were able to see how I stabilized my neck by putting my chin down to my chest, and I used my body primarily to get up from that laying down position. I know a lot of you, because of your symptoms, will not be able to put your chin down to your chest, and that's okay. Do the best you can with that, or if there's another way that you can stabilize your neck, then do that. The key thing is to focus on utilizing your entire body versus leading with your neck, like I was showing before, leading with your neck and your head, because for a lot of people, that's their first movement when they get up from a seated and a laying down position. So just be very, very aware of that. This is not going to fix you, but it's hopefully, it will help to ease some of the tension that you might be putting on your neck or whatever other body part is affected. There's lots of things that we can do throughout the day to help, reduce the amount of stress and tension we put on our neck. And, it may, over time, by changing things, it may help you 5%. It may help you more, may help you less. But, if you can get 5% relief by just changing some of your daily activities and how you do them, and then you get 5% from some other thing that you might be doing, whether it be a treatment or just an activity, and then 10% from something else, and 10% somewhere else, and 15% somewhere else, it eventually adds up. And so, that's been one of the key things for me is I've never gotten, a significant amount of relief from any one thing. I've picked from a lot of different things, and I've had a cumulative effect with all those things. And so I try and attack it from a lot of different angles. So I hope that you try this and it helps you a little bit. I would love to hear from you. So if you go to my website, which is diagnosisdystonia.com, click on the contact link and send me any comments or questions, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. While you're there, pick up a copy of my book. I discuss a lot of these tips and tricks in there, from the things that we do from the moment we get up in the morning until we go to bed at night. But the book's a lot more than that, because I talk a lot about coping skills and pain management, and there's a huge chapter on treatments. I talk about, grief and dealing with, the anger and fear and frustration and depression and anxiety, stress and relationships, and how they can become very challenging when you're living with a chronic condition like this. I talk a lot about lifestyle strategies, nutrition, the whole disability process. There's a big whole chapter on that as well. And again, tips and tricks for daily living, basically. So there's a whole lot of information in there that I hope you'll find to be a benefit. On the website, there's also a bunch of other videos, so please check them out. And there's also a blog. And please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to my blog, and you will get updates every time a new thing is posted. So again, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you're doing well today, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.